recording, and here we go. Welcome to Never Have I Ever. What an all-star lineup we have tonight. I'm going to introduce everybody. She is the creator of Funny Women of a Certain Age on Showtime, Carole Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for asking me.
You got the Alice square. I never get the Alice square.
Oh, the middle square? And she's a porn star. She was the 2018 AVN fan nominated for Hottest MILF, Alana Luv. Woo! Coming at us with the POV point of view here. It looks like everyone's about to go down on you. I'm loving it.
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
I'll never say no.
Good. And then we have, she's the host and a comedy writer on Neil deGrasse Tyson's Star Talk, Natalia Reagan. Hey, girl.
Hello. How are you guys?
Hi.
I was not nominated for the best MILF, but I'm working on it for 2022.
I
have faith.
Yeah.
I have faith.
It's a goal of mine, too. And next we have the co-editor-in-chief for Jump Kick, a satirical GoFundMe site, Peter Clark Deutsche.
Hello.
Wow.
Hi.
Where did you get your illegal haircut? Looking sharp over there.
I just got this today. I got this today, and I shaved today. I actually shaved today for this, so.
Wow.
And next,
Did you shave everywhere?
Yeah.
And next, he has not had a haircut this whole time. He's got 2 albums right now on, I think, iTunes. Mr. John Campinelli coming to us from New York or LA? Where are you coming to us from?
I'm in New York right now.
He's a bi-coastal, bisexual.
Is that a Steeler jersey? He's got a Steeler jersey? No, I don't even know what this is. So this is the deal. I happily was asked to do this last minute, so I was clueless, and I wish I could make that up. I'm watching, it holds up. It's pretty good. So I haven't shaved, and my hair is a disaster. But I'm gonna tell you what, I don't think I'm going back from this look.
Don't.
I like it.
I'm digging it.
It's rugged. It's relatable. It's you're like an everyman.
Yeah. Fuck it. Anyway.
Fuck it.
So.
And
Like a football player who got stuck in the woods.
Yeah.
up next we have, he opened for Artie Lang, Mr. Chris Vacarelli.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi.
With what looks like maybe a new tat. I like it.
No,
A new
I haven't
tat.
got one. No, I haven't got one in a while.
And last but not least, he's Larry Baya's roommate, Matt Mead.
Absolutely no credits to my name besides waking up next to Larry Bay.
I had to intro you last for dramatic comedic effect. No, Matt Mead, very funny. He goes by admin on the streets.
His street cred.
Yeah, no, Matt's super funny. You did stand up, and you're a regular on Compound Media on the Let's Get Loud show. As is Alana.
I'm the fluffer.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the fluffer too. Don't worry.
The world needs fluffers. So have we all played this game before, or do we at least know how it goes? Oh, shit! Larry, you want to plug in?
What's up, Alana? What's up, Carol? What's up, the rest of y'all? How y'all doing? I gotta get out of here.
Oh, Larry, stay. Okay, good.
Stay.
Never have I ever played this game.
You're lying.
No, I have to go do something. I have to prepare for my show tomorrow. I love y'all.
All right.
He has a show to do tomorrow. I'm very jealous. He actually has a show to do.
Yeah, I want to. It
He just really yells. That's basically it. I mean,
comedy now. It feels like dealing drugs, right? It's like, ooh, where'd you get that gig? Who's your booker? Who's your guy? What's open?
I need it.
What's legal? Okay, so here, never have I ever. You say a thing. Does everyone have a drink? First of all, I know some of you were last minute, Mr. Rock. But do we all?
What's everybody drinking?
This is some sort of tequila sunrise.
Ooh, I like it. Tell Frank to come over and make me.
This is
I'll make a drink.
Yeah, I'd like
Hold on.
Frank to be my mixologist.
I'll make a drink. Hold on.
This is a nice Riesling.
So classy, Carol.
Because, thank you.
Swanky.
But the reason is because I've been drinking tequila since the day the quarantine started. So I'm trying to flush out my insides. I didn't know you drank tequila, Chrissie. So
I didn't know either. The last time I drank tequila was when Frank and I were in Mexico, and we just drank nothing but tequila, and then we like puked and shat for several days after getting home. So this is maybe the first time I've had tequila since beginning of February.
I love tequila. That's my
tequila. Science facts: tequila is actually a stimulant. So I always say, yeah, exactly. This is the
really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what are you drinking?
I'm drinking tequila with clementines that had not gone bad yet.
So you hand squeezed your own juice, Natalia.
Poorly. I poorly squeezed them. Not very well.
That's next level. That's bougie.
Yeah.
That's an artisanal, made in a small batch cocktail.
Wow. I love it. I love it.
I'll take it because I'm not very classy. So
it's good. It's good. Mead, what do you have? A White Claw?
No.
A White Claw.
I did all my hand jobs today. No, I'm
a millennial.
I have a White Claw.
Tequila, actually. Since quarantine started, it's the only thing I've been drinking.
Wait, Alana, are you having tequila too?
Yes, 1942.
Oh my God. We have, okay, listen, when this is all over, when this is all over, we need to meet in person and we need to drink some tequila.
Tequila meetup.
Yes.
I haven't done, like the thing used to be Jameson, right? And I haven't drank Jameson since I was at Compound. Well, besides the shot, like 6 shots that he forces on me every other night, but that hasn't been my drink of choice. It's tequila all the way.
All the way, tequila all the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it has a stimulant.
So yeah, well, it's not a lot of the alcohols, will make you sleepier. This actually has a little bit, it's not going to get you high or anything. Like it's going to get you drunk, but it's not a downer.
But
like
it's
the rest.
a good drunk.
Yeah, it's a good drunk. Oh yeah. Well, I feel like there's a thin line between good tequila drunk and you're never going to drink it ever again.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's a very thin line. So you just got to walk that line and hope for the best. What are you going to do?
You're like a fun drunk. It's not like a sleepy drunk.
Yeah. Dancing on tables.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or kicking the shit out of some asshole at a bar. That's usually what happens to me.
I like that.
I miss bars.
Me too.
I know, me too.
I miss bars.
You can still go to them.
I know.
But you can't. You have to talk to people from a distance.
It's so stupid.
I haven't gone yet.
We should just have a big party.
Uh-oh. Larry just poured me a shot of tequila.
Oh, Larry, I love it.
Hey, Larry, I thought you were going to your fucking show.
Yeah.
Larry's like, I'm not in it. I'm not. Goodbye. He'll fucking pop in every 5 minutes.
My show is tomorrow. I have to go do the tech tonight with it.
He just jumps in for a plug. Don't you like that?
Wow.
Wait, Larry, you're doing tech? Are you in a high school play? What kind of tech?
Is this a chorus line?
He's on the stage crew and Fiddler on the Roof.
Choreography?
He'll tell you. I'm the worst. I'm the worst with that.
The show is in a broom closet.
And that's definitely not the last time we'll see him, for sure.
No, I know.
No.
PCD, what are we drinking?
I'm drinking some Jameson whiskey, which I've been kind of hoarding to myself since March. Just right before everything started, just got like a giant handle of it. And I was like, this will last me, but it's almost gone. It's almost gone now. No, it's almost. I mean, I haven't been like drinking every weekend, but like whenever my
I'm on
friends...
like my 10th bottle of 1942.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I'm on like my
good for you.
20th bottle of Espolon. So,
Peter's like,
yes. That's the brand. That's it. That's the one
Espolon?
I got. That one and Altos tequila, which I think is like very on par with that.
I've been literally drinking every night since quarantine.
Me too, and not even on purpose. Like it just happens.
It just happened.
Because there's nothing else to do. So you're just like, let's drink.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Exactly. And none of us have a problem. We're all adults. We're all
functioning.
I get my stuff from out of the country.
Rosé, Chris? What is that shit?
Hennessy white. That's an oxymoron.
Hennessy. Ooh.
Wow. You can't drink white Hennessy. In this climate, Chris, you cannot be drinking white Hennessy right now.
It's not my role.
That's a hate crime.
I've done it before.
I like PCD. You're like, I don't have to drink every day. You're bringing a lot of like NPR energy to this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like I had that vibe. When I started my first podcast, I was like looking for an NPR intro music, like something that sounded like something you'd hear on like something that sounded like All Things Considered, just intro. It's like, I wanted my podcast to be like this like relaxing trip, but my co-host Sean Barry, Chrissie. I don't know if anyone else
he's the best.
He brings on an entirely different energy than I do. So there was a good contrast to that when we still do it. Check it out, 2 mic minimum. If you're still, it's on an indefinite.
All right, we usually do plugs at the end.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Feel free to plug whatever you want at any point.
Didn't realize how structured this was.
Wait, you said NPR energy. I thought you were going to say Neil Patrick Harris energy. He has that too.
That NPH. Oh yeah.
NPH. All right, so we all have a drink. We all know how this goes. Never have I ever. Never have ever done opened a box, right? And if you've opened a box, you take a drink. If you have a particularly
what kind of box?
All right,
yeah,
to be determined. If it's a particularly good story, if it's a particularly good box opening story, then you should definitely tell it.
So we each have to tell a story?
That would be ideal,
Okay.
And if like if you have like it usually works better when you say never have it ever and then a thing you have personally done, because in the event nobody else has done it, it would look silly if like no one's done it at all. And then we're like, well,
if you say never have I ever, what you say you had to have done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. Tori's coming in. Yeah, baby. Now we got a full house. She's fixing her audio. I'm going to intro. She is the host. Well, actually, one of the co-hosts of the Got It From My Mama podcast, Tori Piskin in the house. Woo! Hi. Hey, girl. We were just going over the rules. We wanted to make sure everybody had a drink. And if you don't drink, that's okay. You don't need to relapse on this Zoom. You can drink water. Good. Oh, got the fancy bubbles there.
See, I do want to say, I like how we have like people from all sorts of ages playing this. Like usually I play this game with people my age. So
we get it. You're very young.
That wasn't a brag.
I'm the senior citizen of the group. Okay. I'm the one with AARP.
I feel like we can learn more about each other this way.
Yes.
I'm not.
I might have you beat, Carol.
Yeah. I don't know. I might be a little bit older than you, sweetie. But thank you.
Anybody over 12 that plays this?
Yes.
I mean, anytime you use the word "sweetie," that always.
Well, it's just my favorite. Yeah.
Everyone thinks I look so young. It's because of my semen mask.
Good.
I keep telling girls that, but they don't want to listen.
Fresh
facials.
Fresh squeeze, baby.
Fresh squeeze. She squeezes Clementine. I squeeze anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're milking prostates. I appreciate it.
Okay. As you guys think of one, I'll kick it off. Never have I ever forgotten the name of a person I was hooking up with while I was hooking up with them.
So if we did that,
if you did it, you should drink.
Did it while you were hooking up?
What if you can't remember their name?
What if you can't remember their name? Right. It could be an instance where you're trying to introduce them to somebody and you're like, I can't forget, you forgot their name.
Do it all the time.
So if you have, so the game is if you've done it, you have to drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, that looks like half a sip.
Okay, let me just say that I've been with my husband for 40 years, so I don't fucking remember hooking up with anybody.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to take a drink.
Congratulations.
I'm going to just take a drink for that reason.
Yes, for that.
It's good.
Yeah, one time I was at a party and I didn't remember if the guy's name was Khalid or Khaled, and someone was like, "Who are you here with?" And I was like,
"You're like DJ something."
Yeah, and they were like, "What?" I was like, "The music, it's so loud, right?" And they're like, "It's not even on." I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's a great cover. Another really good thing to do if you forget somebody's name is like get somebody else to introduce them to, like someone whose name you definitely know. Oh, Matt, I want you to meet, and then like
like Seinfeld did that.
Yeah, you look at them.
Seinfeld episode. The you, I like you.
You know, you're like, hey Matt, I want you to meet, and then I would have a stroke. That way I get out of having to.
When I'm with my husband and I forget people's names, I bring my husband and he's been doing this for years. Yes, exactly. He'll literally go, "Hi, I'm Todd, and you are." So
that's so good.
Yeah, so I've got that down. Thank goodness.
Whenever I'm dating someone, I tell them, if I don't introduce you to somebody, introduce yourself, because I don't know what their name is.
Exactly.
Unless I don't see them every day, I'm really bad with names. Faces I remember. Like names, I'm really bad with.
Yeah.
Oh, you tell me your name, I'll forget it in 3 seconds. I already forgot everybody here. It's Chrissie.
I'm going to call you
Even though the names are all down.
You're Larry's roommate.
You're
Larry's roommate.
Yeah. I remember the name of the last person I yelled at, so I called the girl Larry the other night.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you called a girl mom.
Wow.
Get in my room, Mom.
That's a whole nother episode.
The go-to when you can't figure out her name.
It's not a good feeling when you do it. To be honest, it's not a good feeling. It's happened a few times, and it's never good. You're never proud of it. You know, for me, it's always like, what am I doing? I had a time in Vegas where it didn't happen. I screwed up. I was in Vegas, and we were in whatever room, and it was these two girls, and they were both, we were about to engage, and one of the girls was into me all night. We were hanging out, and then her friend was in the bed, and so we started to maybe, and her friend goes, "Do you even know my name?" I had been with them all night, and I literally was like, in my head, I was like, I had this moment where I go, I have no idea. Like, not even like a maybe. It's not even like I know I have no idea. And then she just looked at me. I said nothing, and she left. I still had hooked up with her friend, but
okay.
You should have done a Hail Mary pass at that point. That's what I would have done.
Could
I would
have
have been like, what does she look like? Because like if you say Christy, there's a chance it could rhyme with her real name, or there's a chance it could start with the same letter.
I think she saw the sheer confusion in my eyes of like, she just knew, like, we both, like, the best I could have done has been like, Kate, like that, and then maybe got like some points for being funny, but I literally just went and I still have no idea. I don't know what her friend's name. I don't.
What if she didn't know your name though? It's like no one.
Yeah,
you're right.
Flip the script there. Yeah,
that's what everyone should do. Be like, what's my name? They probably don't even know.
Right?
Yeah.
Reflect it back to her. You're right. That's
but he wouldn't. He's a man. Come on. If he said that and she said, "I don't know your name," you would fuck her anyway. So let's.
I would have been like,
of course, but that's besides the point. The point is just like, look, we don't know anything about each other. Let's just do this. Like, I don't know why. No one has the higher ground here.
Where you like name this person that you're hooking up with for months their nickname to all of your friends, and then you like finally introduce them and you're like, wait, what's his name? No, he's not white Jamaican. Like, what is his actual name?
Oh my God. I dated a guy for
like, what is this guy? Literally, I was like, I don't know what this guy, and that's a problem when you nickname them, because then years later when you want to stalk them, you can't just type into Facebook like white Jamaican, like, where is he? I
hooked up with a singer from Rage Against the Machine.
Wow. That's fun.
Yeah, I dated someone. I was gonna say I dated someone years ago. I've dated many Justins, and so I finally had to come up with nicknames for them. Just in Time, Just Insatiable, Just Insane, things of that sort. But one of them was in a band called Fuck Tornadoes, so that was just an easy nickname. Yeah, but it was tough when I was introducing him to people because it was just like.
Did he live up to the name though? Was he a fuck tornado?
He was a tornado of fucks. He was absolutely.
In a good way or a bad way?
It was a good way. I mean, I have fond memories of fuck tornadoes. I also dated a guy that goes by Schlong Lord, and
did he own up to that name?
He did, actually. He actually goes by Schlong Lord on the internet, so it wasn't just me making it up. He actually goes by that. So, yes.
My nickname's Thimble on.
Thimble?
Probably only Carole knows what that is. I don't know.
You said thimble?
Better than baby.
Because you love to sew.
Yes.
Carrot?
He loves to sew.
He loves to sew. It's Thumbelina.
He loves to sew with his tiny penis. Just kidding. It's huge.
You know what works?
Drinking? To make it look bigger?
We should all drink to that, to be honest.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
To thimbles.
Thimbles.
Cheers.
Like sometimes so.
So are we just jumping in with a?
Next, are you going clockwise?
what's the
No, we
order?
can go however.
Okay.
I don't see everybody in a box, so I'm.
Yeah, I don't either.
Do you,
They
like,
pop
I don't
in and out.
I don't
There
see
you go.
placement.
You tell who to go. You tell who to go.
And it could be anything, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any never have I ever.
Never have. Should I start?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it.
Never have I ever backed out. Wait, actually, I'm so dyslexic. This game gets very confusing for me. The whole fucking game. Wait, so you say what you've done?
Yes.
Oh, so you're like, never have I ever, but when you say never have I ever, it's actually you saying like what you actually.
Yeah. It's like a
You
yeah.
two are doing it.
Exactly.
So fucking okay. Never have I ever backed out of a threesome.
Who backs?
Oh, I did. Oh,
I
shit,
think-
I
I'm
did.
thinking
Good for
away.
you.
Yes, I have.
I did.
No, I don't think I
never.
have.
I
Oh,
did.
wait, so if I haven't, I would.
Not drink.
Not drink,
Oh.
but if you have, you drink.
Okay.
Games like Chutes and Ladders. It's very confusing.
I'm just going to point out again, I've been with my
Actually, I
husband
did- I did
40 years. I
Actually, I
haven't.
did once.
Well, what
You know
about
what I mean?
like
Like,
You're a
maybe-
moderator.
But Carol, you could have inadvertently backed out of threesomes and you
True.
would have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe people
Correct.
invited, hey, should I invite you to a threesome right now with me and my invisible partner and you can
I'm
I
down.
will politely decline. Thank you.
Oh, back it out. Back it out.
So I actually want to know, in 40 years, has your husband never been like, I like your friend Cheryl?
Not Cheryl.
Not obviously in a suggestive
Cheryl.
way, but in an almost suggestive way.
Honestly, no. I mean, if you met my husband, he's we've been in love since we were like in our 20s. So I'm
Carol.
sorry.
Good for
But you
him.
know, he's never actually. If anything, I would be the one going, "Hey, I'm bringing in my friend," and he'd be like, "Okay," you know. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Carol, you're giving us such unrealistic expectations for adult relationships here.
God
Yeah,
send
think
a real
about that
winner.
guy he hangs around with all the time. Maybe he brings him around the house for a reason.
Yeah. I
Other
backed out of one.
Well, I gotta hear this. Come on.
Yeah, I want to hear their.
Well, I could have definitely gotten there,
it was
but
Frank and his ex-wife.
it was I turned. We're including like turning down of offers, yes, or
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
no, Big J Okerson asked if I would, and I was like,
Oh,
I mean,
God.
why don't you could book me for Bonfire, then I'll think about it.
True.
That's the way to
Was it
go
going to be
for
a threesome with Jay and Dan Soder? Is that what's going to happen?
No,
Ah,
no, with his current boo.
You're never gonna have the pleasure of feeling fingerless gloves on your ass.
That is true.
Who doesn't want to get fingerless fingered? I don't know. It might feel good.
That is a good accessory he
So
has. I
in
never
right
even
now,
thought of
by
that.
the way. So COVID.
Who else turned down a threesome? I did.
I did. I forgot that I did until I realized that it could mean anything. And I was like, oh, I would never do that. Like, whatever, being an idiot. And I realized that I did in college because a guy friend of mine wanted to ride the train on a girl that we knew. And she
Express
wanted
or
to.
local?
She wanted to. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But I forgot because in my head, that's not a threesome because it's
Right.
another dude. And I just,
I mean,
and I
it is a
remember.
threesome.
Yeah,
It
well, I
still is
know.
a threesome.
It's
three
the
people.
devil's
Three people.
threesome.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
you would
That's why-
never have a
You have to do
threesome
this.
with like you, a girl, and like another dude?
That's the Eiffel Tower.
Not even. I wouldn't. No,
You just came up with a different name.
there's
Ah.
nothing in that for me. That's
I'm
weird
joking.
to me. That's not
I-
weird to do. For me, it is.
But for two,
You
for
want to have
two
your
girls,
like
it's
dick
fine.
touch another dick like this?
Yeah, you have to high five
You have
while
to
you're
do
doing
I mean,
this.
as like
The-
as a relaxing, just to like if I'm just relaxing, I do that. But no, I'm kidding. I don't want to do that
Yes.
at
I'll
all.
try anything once, sometimes twice.
I used
I
to
don't know.
joke that I've turned down a few. I used to joke that I had a horn growing out of my head that I didn't know about because I was like the unicorn that everybody, it's a lot of ex-boyfriends that come back to me with their current fiancés or girlfriends or wives, and they're like,
Oh, wow.
and some of them broke my heart. And I'm just like, you can't fuck me with your new person if you've broken my heart.
That's fucking
Wow.
the confidence of them.
I
It also speaks to how cool you are. You know what I mean? If you give off such a cool vibe that like, oh, Natalia, she's down. She's fun. And you're like, no, you literally broke my heart.
You shattered my
Like,
heart.
I really don't want to talk to you.
Right?
Wow.
No, I've had a few, like I had an acting teacher come on to me that was kind of hinting that, it was just a lot of my 20s where I think we're right.
He's like, it's for scene work. It's for scene work. You and
Exactly. This is the Meisner. This
Yeah, I was going to say, was it Meisner?
Yeah, I call my dick
real method
Meisner.
acting. Yeah, right.
When I turned down mine, there was these girls. I was like 20 years old, so it was probably like 5 years ago. There was these two girls at work. One girl was like, all right, but the other one looked like she got hit by a truck. And she was just, it was bad. So bad that I was like, nah, that's bad.
So she looked like a protester is what you're saying?
Oh. Oh, no.
Anything goes. And
Yeah,
anything
did
goes.
anybody see Spaceballs? Remember John Candy and Spaceballs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she looked like.
Wow.
She looked like
Barf, barf.
Wow.
I like Barf.
you don't really look at the whole time. She could have been that one. You could have really positioned her not to look at her if you really shaped it out.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would imagine if I'm the lesser good looking girl in a three-way, it's like, well, guess who's, in the butthole. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's not a good realization. It's guess who's going to have to roll up their sleeves and do all the heavy lifting and get to all the gross parts. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to
do it.
get
Pull
down
your
there.
weight. Pull your weight.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Because the other girl's going to be up by the face,
You're just gonna have your face sat on. That's all you're gonna have, and that's what that's gonna be about. I mean, who needs a paper bag? Just sit on it.
Hold on, I'm just gonna shut my screen off for a little while.
Ew. Sponsored by him.
I'll go next. You do
God.
another one.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's jerking it to everyone.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever hooked up with a twin.
Oh, that's good.
Jesus, I got to go through the banks for that one. Holy crap.
Wait, with both twins or just one of them?
Both?
No, just one of them.
Nope.
Not a monster.
Only one person drank.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
So
of course it's
I
fine.
have no twins.
I've hooked up with several twins. I don't know why.
What?
It's the weirdest thing. I dated
several.
one.
Wait, hold on.
Several.
Did you
It's
know
like they're
the
attracted.
difference between
I don't know what it is.
Paternal twins or maternal.
Not
Identical.
maternal, fraternal.
Thank you.
So
very
many
much.
twins. Like 6 or 7. I'm not joking.
John, I wonder if it's because
What?
it's because that you have two dicks. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
You know what?
Ooh, you could come
It's
my
weird
way.
because they don't usually know that at first,
Yeah.
and then it's always like a weird thing where I was like, "Did you know?" And she's always like, "No, but I think I was drawn to this." It's
Yeah.
like,
When you say, "Oh, ladies, there's enough John to go around," like you really
it's not,
mean it.
Yeah, it's not big dick energy. It's double dick.
Double
Yeah.
dicking.
Here's the real test.
Yeah.
Who fucked a Siamese twin?
Oh, God.
What?
Oh.
It's like,
I mean, that's
Trick.
I need to hear this story.
If she was
nothing
nice,
wrong with that.
maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's it.
Remember
Really,
there was a movie about that? What was that movie where one of the guys was sleeping
Yeah.
with a girlfriend and then what was that movie called?
oh no, that was
It's about two
that
guys.
was the one with Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear. Yeah.
right.
God,
But
what was
but the good thing about Siamese twins is it's really good for reach around.
All I'm envisioning is like the two girls joined at the head, and one of them they had totally separate interests. One wanted to be a country music star, and the other one was like,
to be on top, and the other one wanted.
the other one was like, I can't fucking stand your music, and I'm like, how is this gonna go
Don't
down?
knock it till you try it. You could have your nipples touched, your balls, your asshole, everything.
I've never hooked up with a Siamese, but I feel like I've been in like two situations in my life where the guy is trying to hook up with my friend and somehow I'm in the middle, but he's so drunk that he thinks I'm the friend. So he's like touching my shoulder and he's like, oh fuck, sorry, wrong shoulder. And I'm just like, okay, do I leave?
You're like, am I doing this with you now?
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we're doing it now.
Wrong shoulder.
You kids with the sex, it's adorable.
It's always weird.
Should we do
meeting,
drugs now?
Well, it's always weird meeting their other twin because it's just it's I don't know why, but you know, it's just an odd feeling. We're like, this is my sister, and I'm like,
that's you. The other twin usually, or you can like separate it. Like, are you as attractive when you date the twins? Are you as attracted to the other twin?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's weird a little bit. I'm like,
and the girls got to think that, like, right? No.
I have to remind myself that it's like the same person, so there's no reason to even be like that. Like, I'm like, John, like, stop, you're being a douchebag. Like,
would you like
it's
would you
her
like some
again.
Science? Would you like some science?
Yes.
Because they're not the same person, even if they're identical twins. All the evidence.
No, they're not. You're right.
Yes, they're not. Because there's, I mean, even like everything that happens to you, even in starting in gestation all the way up until you die. There's this thing called the epigenome, which is above the genome, and it basically switches on and off different genes and how they're expressed, so they can be very different in terms of health and personality.
The point is,
Italian to grab Tyson.
Sorry, but I've done some dating of twins. So.
I said no smart stuff, Natalia.
Sorry.
It's not that they're the same person. It's more like she looks like her. Like, don't be like that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You're gonna get like thoughts in your head as if like that there's something different about her. And
but you're also a man.
What?
You're also a man.
Yeah,
right?
It's like don't have that thought. It's like it's her sister that looks exactly like her. You've already, it's like, don't
you already know what it's like. It's fine.
But I did hook up with a dwarf Wiccan who had a twin sister.
Holy shit!
What the hell is that?
Was the twin also a dwarf?
Wiccan, so a small witch.
They were in real life.
They were.
That'd be very sad if she wasn't
4'8", so they were like, it's like they were technically dwarfs, but like.
But when she's wearing the hat, she seems taller, right? The pointy witch hat.
I mean, that's why she became a witch, to be taller.
John, give me your number after this.
T-Pop and Hot Sauce is their Instagram, and they look like
Teapot. What?
Look like T-Pop and Hot Sauce is their Instagram.
I'm looking at that right now.
Oh yeah, now we all have to look, right?
T-Pop and Hot Sauce, and they look like the Olsen twins meet the Shining twins.
Oh god,
the Olsen twins already look like that.
I don't know how I feel about
TEA, T-Pop and Hot Sauce. They're my girls. Like, I talk to them all the time.
No results found.
Oh, they come right in. Yeah.
No result. I'm not getting them.
They're private. They're
private.
Are they?
Yeah, their profile pic. So they're blonde. They're both wearing the same outfit, which is like a very cute twin thing to do. But yeah, I can't.
For a reason.
I do the thing you only talked about doing. That's their bio. That's all the information I got.
Yeah, they're 4'8". They're just like really short humans. They're not like, they don't look like dwarfs at all.
They don't have big heads.
They're super normal, just looking, but just super short. And they're actually, if they were regular size, they'd be, I think one of them would be really attractive. They look like Olsen twins mixed with the twins from The Shining. I'm not joking. There's two girls that had their heads blown off. They look like them, and the Wiccans. And the night that I spent New Year's Eve with them, not this New Year's Eve, the New Year's Eve before. And they're just, I'm pretty sure I might marry one of them. I actually asked my friend if I could take them both to a wedding.
But just stack one on top of the other?
But that's not short. You said 4'8".
4'8", yeah.
That's not that. I mean,
like little
legally.
That's not bad.
I mean,
no, you're right.
No, that's. I mean,
are they considered dwarves or midgets?
No.
I don't. I met them at a show, and they referred to themselves as the M word, but I thought that they didn't like. I thought that was an inappropriate word, so I was like, "Whoa,
but you
guys
can't say midget. You right now cannot say midget.
Oh,
no.
Small
Little person.
Oh God,
it's not the correct term. It's like a little person.
I gotta update my software.
Yeah.
One time I lied and said I was a small person. I never said those words, but I didn't. Time Warner Cable was like, if you want someone to pick it up, it's going to cost you this amount for my box, or you have to bring it in. And I was like, letting you know, I'm a very tiny person. I just kept saying I'm tiny. and I'm weak and I'm unable to lift the box.
Aw.
And they were like, okay. And then I was like so nervous they were gonna come and just like see that I was not. I mean, I'm like 5'2", but I'm not tiny. I did feel bad after that, but again, I really did not want to pay for someone to pick it up.
Yeah, you're a small person.
Right.
I didn't want to bring it on the subway.
True. You're a small person. Yeah, you didn't say little person.
I fit in the tiny zone.
Yeah. I can't get over this. You can't say midget anymore. When did this happen?
Oh, you can. You can.
No, this
It's
is
okay.
like the first thing that took a time out.
I remember it being a thing for a while. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing that.
I don't
you can't
know.
say it.
That was
I mean-
that was like the first word they banned, right? Midget.
Put
I
on
don't
the
know. I think
ban
they didn't
list.
like it, but they referred to themselves as it during my
Whoa.
show. They were like, "Where?" Because the night that I met them, and I'm not joking, I did a joke about, for the first time ever, I did a joke about a dwarf, and then the second joke was a joke about getting into an argument with a witch on Facebook. The first time I ever did that, and they were dwarf Wiccans were in the front row.
Wow.
Twins. It was the
What are
craziest thing.
odds?
Yeah, what are the?
You're meant to be with these women.
I'm telling you, I
It
am.
was your double dick energy.
but
Again, double dick
It
energy.
was.
I think
Drew
you should
them
move,
there.
move to Utah and get married.
Yeah.
Both of them.
She might be
one of
able
them
to
got
do
me.
like a
She actually
spell.
got me pregnant.
Got you pregnant?
Yeah, the Wiccans got me pregnant, and I had an
Oh,
abortion.
that, I mean, that would make sense if they're
Junior.
Wiccan.
You guys remember
Yeah.
Junior, the movie with Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger? That was a very good movie, by the way.
Which
It was
movie?
With Arnold Schwarzenegger, he got pregnant with Danny DeVito.
Oh, Junior.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very good movie. It was one of my favorite movies when I was, I don't know when, but I really. What?
Well, if he fucked that maid, he'll fuck Danny DeVito. So.
Wow, that's a good point. I like that.
So.
That was a good
All right,
story.
I have one.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. Never have I ever almost lost my virginity on the beach in Morocco when I was 13.
Yeah, it's pretty specific.
Wow.
I know.
Specific. Hey,
Who are you
now.
calling out? Who are you calling out right
Somebody
now?
Wow, geez, how'd you know?
Wow. 13.
Well, you said you said that. Yeah, that. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
I wasn't on
No, I
board
haven't.
until Morocco, and I was
Was
like,
it
"Oh, I could do that."
Pablo?
Yeah.
What if I lost my virginity?
That's you could drink to that
Okay.
on the beach.
I did not lose it on the beach. I lost it on a
Morocco.
futon.
I didn't lose it on the beach either. I
Lake
lost it in the
Havasu.
basement
Yeah.
of my parents' house.
So when I was 13, some of you know me, some of you don't, but I'm very voluptuous. Let's say that. So when I was 13, I had the same tits that I have now. Much
Can't
perky.
Oh,
Yes.
They're much perky. I had to actually lift them. Back then, they just used to stand by themselves. Anyway, so when I was trapped, my parents took me to. We went to Portugal. We went to Europe when I was 13 years old, and I met this young boy who was 18, who was a soldier in the Moroccan army. And this is how why
I think I watched this movie.
Morocco.
What's so great is that, if you know my act, I'm very, in your face and I was so naive. So we were literally sitting on the stoop of where we were staying, and we were making out. And the guy says to me, he goes, "Hey, want to go down to the beach and, look?" And I was like, "No, let's stay here and kiss." Because I could have lost my fucking virginity to a Moroccan soldier.
Wow. He said,
And
"I'm going to Morocco your world." And, you were,
and I was like, "No, I was 13 years old. I was still fucking
a little young.
Barbie."
Oh, my
That's too
God.
young.
Itty bitty. Oh, too young.
Glad you didn't get
You were
molested.
13?
Make one up. Make one up. Just I don't care.
Yeah, I was 13, but I looked like I was, I was, yeah.
You were stacked. Yeah.
I was stacked and if I had known back then what I know now, I would have been fucking everybody at 13. That's a little tip for the girls out there listening.
Jesus.
Fuck
all the young
everyone
girls
and
listening to
everything.
The Christie Mayer Network.
Bang the world.
I would love to go back in time to when I was 16, when I first blew a guy and he said I heard him. I would love to go back now and just relive that of him saying that was great.
Did you have
He
braces?
said you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. He said you blew him, and he said you hurt him.
I blew him for the first time and he was like, "Ow."
Did you have braces?
Oh, you use
No, I
teeth?
think I like used a lot of teeth. I didn't know what I was doing.
I wish I could go back in time. Go back in time to when I gave my first blowjob. I was 14, and I wish he also did not come. He may have said ow. I was terrible. I was 14. What did he expect? But I wish I could go back in time and I could be like, give me $200 or I'm going to go to the cops and say he raped me. I wish I knew.
Now
you know what?
Yeah, $200 is low. You
all right, I should.
Yeah,
right,
but at the time, right, I should have said I aimed low. $2 grand.
Now, was that his first as well? The one that you
No,
gave?
he was a lifeguard. He was 18.
Because he was a lifeguard?
He was 19 years old.
No, he was a lifeguard.
I was 14. He was 19.
Oh, yeah.
At 14 years old, you could have got a lot more money from Epstein.
We were in different spheres. If I were grown up in the city, maybe. But
hey, you would have been in like a chapel on an island.
For sure. My parents did not have a lot of money. They would have for sure sold me to Epstein. They would have been like, go. Yeah.
You would have met Bill Clinton when you were a kid.
Yeah.
You would have met a president.
You would have had your threesome. Then you would have had your threesome.
Right.
Great, there you go.
You could have had a threesome with Clinton and Trump. That'd have been fun.
I could have been an intern at the White House. Yeah.
You could have been.
Next time.
Next lifetime.
Yeah. That's hot though, Carol. That's a good story.
That is a good story.
Yeah, Morocco. That's getting me going during this quarantine.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be great if someone followed that up with like, okay, let me explain my story, and then actually explain the story of sleeping with a Moroccan at 13. Like, yeah, you got me.
I've not slept with a Moroccan.
You know, it was so long ago because I'm 62. It was 50 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like, we didn't have this little internet bullshit, you know?
Things are better.
Yeah.
The guy had to leave on horse and carriage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, I'm young and unfamiliar with the 50s. Why was the Moroccan military in Portugal?
Well,
just training?
That's a good question. He could have been fucking lying and just saying he was a soldier. And I was like,
he's just a pool boy at your resort.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna take that lie. Just start telling people I'm a Moroccan soldier.
Moroccan.
But I have to say, to this day, he was so stunning. He was, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, to this day, I remember how, and his name was like Jean-Pierre. I mean, it was gorgeous. He was so stunning.
Sounds so Moroccan.
Carol, your husband's standing behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Todd.
He knows the story. And yes, as far as Jean-Pierre, Morocco is French.
I keep thinking this is such a romantic story until I remember you were 9 years old when this happened.
I was 9. John, I was a newborn. I just came out of my mother's womb, and this guy wanted to fuck me. It was horrible.
Well, that's you know what they say about Moroccan soldiers. So, I don't know.
Did he tie you up with your own umbilical cord?
Yes, he did. It was very kinky.
Oh.
Very, very kinky.
It was
50 Shades of Grey type of thing?
Huh?
50 Shades of Grey type of romance.
Yes, when you're a baby. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Well written.
I would like to have just one shade of gray every year for 50 years. I'd rather have that than all of them at once.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's too much, just all in the
Yeah.
face. I would like just like one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Once a year, get hit with something real hard.
Yeah. Right in the baby maker. I'm all about it.
Let's see.
Who's next?
Who is next?
By the way, because this was so last second, I don't even have this propped up. I'm holding it.
Oh no.
So if I keep fidgeting, it's just because my arm's tired.
Do you want to go get a tripod or something?
No, I don't feel like it.
He's got
Just
one.
balance it on your two dicks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
hard.
Moroccan
What are they
soldier
there
talks
for?
getting it's Moroccan
You're not
soldier talks.
You're not a tripod. You're a quad. Put it.
Yeah,
know.
quad pod.
There you go.
That's a math joke.
Yeah.
It keeps fidgeting.
Bring in the science and the math. I'm real sexy over here.
Love my STEM girl.
Yeah. I'll show you my STEM.
Well, I guess I'll do one since we have somebody in here that does porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Never have I ever slept with a porn star.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, does stripper count?
Sure.
No, she needs that.
What was she?
Hold
What if
on.
she was a
Drinking
stripper
for
with
that,
potential?
Like the whole entire
Is
thing.
a girl with an OnlyFans account?
Alana immediately started drinking because, of course, she has slept with other porn stars.
I did.
It's work.
And she also has probably slept with herself, right? Do you masturbate?
Sometimes.
So
Yes,
yeah,
I
you
do.
sleep.
Sometimes.
Then you're
See,
sleeping
there
with
you
the
go.
porn star. Yeah, see?
Always.
I have a
I've
question.
always.
Does sleeping with a porn star, are they actually a lot better than a regular person?
Good question.
For me, and I speak for myself, like other porn stars are really good because they have experience, but I prefer sex in my personal life only because this is the person that I actually want to sleep with and not just get paid for. And there's more passion, there's more connection, there's more chemistry than me sleeping with somebody on the job.
But
pretty much and getting paid for.
Technique-wise, they're better. Is I guess what I'm asking. A porn star.
I plead the. I'm gonna drink.
Like, are their skills better? Oh shoot!
Rock.
I personally didn't know. Couldn't tell the difference. Like I would forget she was a porn star. I'd be like,
oh, so you didn't like notice it? It wasn't like, well, this girl's good.
no, I don't know if she did it on purpose, like if she was playing it down, but it was that thing where it was like,
it's like she wasn't.
I know she didn't date a lot of people in her personal life, so maybe she was trying to like, just being not, not paid.
Well, we don't always want to feel like we're on a porn set, like having sex, like, oh, let's go in this position that normally never happens and stuff, but let's do that. Like, we just want,
very regular for me.
Sex. Like, obviously some kinky stuff and everything, and like, but nothing. We don't want to feel like we're on a porn set while we're having like sex with a civilian, as we call it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Civilian.
Like for instance, it's pretty normal. It's like, did she like anal? Yeah. Did it go in a little easier than maybe it should have? Yeah. Stuff like that. But I'm just kidding.
I can tell you, I'm definitely not lazy, and I like anal. So yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Oh. So last year I got dumped in the worst
by
way.
a porn star?
No, not by a porn star. That would have been fantastic. He was definitely not a porn star. But I went on Bumble and I matched with. Can I ask you? Have you had any time with Jean Valjean?
Ooh.
He's a porn star, but he's like one of my he's one of my favorite porn. He was like, I literally matched with one of my favorite porn stars.
Oh my god!
Really? And yeah, and we flirted. I was on the couch with my mom, and my mom was like, "You need to get back on the horse and start talking to people." And I was like, "Don't worry, Mom." As I'm like flirting.
I already got.
Literally,
I know.
The horse showed up.
No, I was so excited because he's so hot, and but then we talked.
What happened?
We talked for about an hour, and then he got off a Bumble. So I think he got on, wanted to probably find a civilian, and then pop back off. I guess I wasn't like, I didn't, invite him immediately.
You could have told your mother. You could have told your mother you jumped on the horse cock.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Man, that could have happened.
Started talking about the solar system.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jean Valjean.
He probably cleans up on Bumble.
Oh dear God.
Takes all the bees.
Yeah. He's like, it was one of those things where he's like, you might recognize me from my work, and I'm just like, oh yes. I'm a fan.
Yes, I do.
Wow. But the best part is, even though I was like super sad afterwards, like, oh shit, I'm not gonna go and get to fuck him, I was able to turn on Pornhub and
just find
there he
right
was.
there.
Yeah, but
there he was.
That like you guys
That's
matched.
so funny.
Just the thought that you guys matched is good too.
Yeah, right. By the way, Alana, I just made a video. Do you know Alice Vaughn? Yes.
Oh yeah.
So you're in that. You're in a video that I just made where you said
really?
Yes, the MILF one. So
Yay! I can't wait to see it.
Yes,
Send me
exactly.
the link.
Yeah, I'll have to share it with all of you. She's featured. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I've been staring.
I know you.
I know you. You sexy MILF.
I would love to see it.
Yes, I will let you.
Send it to all the guys here too.
Yeah.
It's all
beautiful,
beautiful porn stars. They're all gorgeous and hilarious and great. So
thank you.
Yes, no, thank you.
I'm excited to see it.
Yes. No, you were fantastic.
Wait, Natalia, how do you know it's actually Jean Valjean and not some horny, like, 13-year-old kid?
You know what? I
Getting
don't.
catfished.
I don't. I have no idea. Like I would. I was.
Maybe that's
Again,
why you logged off of Bumble.
Right? He had pictures, and all the pictures were, none of them were of any sort of porn scenarios. They all were like, I was like, that guy looks very familiar. Like, I know this face. And then I was like, wait a minute. Wait 1 second. And yeah, I Googled him and
it could have been him. He easily could have been on Bumble though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he didn't call himself Jean Valjean. I just actually went for a search. And
Did he
found
call
him.
himself
Bill.
Val John Val?
Yeah.
Like the reverse?
He called himself Cosette. I just like any porn star that uses like musical theater terms for their names. Like that to me is, you know.
Kickball change.
Right?
Yeah, it wasn't creative with my name at all.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's fantastic. But I always thought it was very funny that he was Jean. One day more. I really wanted him to sing Les Mis in the sheets. I was really hoping.
And that's why you didn't make the cut, Natalia.
God.
You should have sang it.
If only. Yeah, I did get I became friends with Ron Jeremy many years ago. I actually did wardrobe from him. Yeah, we became buds, but we stopped being friends because I wouldn't fuck him, and it became. I was 22.
He tries to fuck
23.
everyone.
He does, and I tried to explain to him that I have to be the friend that you don't have sex with.
I was at an expo in Texas years ago, and I met and I seen him, and there was a line of girls waiting to get finger fucked by him. It was the weirdest thing. It was I'm sure now it wouldn't be acceptable because of social distancing, but before that,
digital distancing.
It was a line of girls, and
all they had to do is stand 6 feet apart. All they had to do is stand 6 feet apart.
Wow.
Oh my God! I don't know whether.
How much is each girl even gonna get? If there's a line, it's just you pop it in, pop it out. You know what I mean? Is he gonna spend?
He can do 2 at the same time. I mean, he's got 2 hands.
Larry's back.
I was just amazed. I was looking and I was just like, oh my, what is happening right now? And I'm like, I've been in this industry way too long, and I thought that nothing phases me, but I'm so amazed at this. I can't stop looking.
Wow.
What is going on?
How many girls do you think he fingered that day?
Oh.
There was about
his fingers
40?
were
20?
40?
40.
20? That's not
40.
40.
I was imagining a much longer line. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that over
I
the
remember,
weekend. I could do that on a weekend.
But the expo was 3 days, so yeah.
Was it like Ron Jeremy's finger? Larry's back.
It sounds like the worst reality
he's done
show.
with the show.
If I was as horny, I could not fuck Ron Jeremy with his own dick.
What about get finger banged?
I wouldn't get. I wouldn't.
He's a great guy, but I wouldn't fuck him.
Yeah, you know.
So you're. Carole, you would not fuck Ron Jeremy?
No.
Not even for the story, no.
No, not even for the story. You know why? Because he just to me, he grosses me out.
It's called the hedgehog for a reason, but he's
now Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
God, I'd bang him.
So
all the Jackmans.
So Hugh Jackman, absolutely. You know, my husband and I, we have our.
You know, my husband and I fucked Hugh Jackman.
No, my husband and I have our honey. I have good news and bad news. Do you know about this? What's the bad news? Oh, I fucked Hugh Jackman. What's the good news? I fucked Hugh Jackman. So Hugh Jackman is mine, and Jerry
funny.
Ryan is his. So we're allowed to have one free, and that would be.
Well, Carole.
Yes, dear.
His name is pronounced Hugh, not huge. So you might be better off with Jeremy. I don't know.
I don't need a big dick.
Jeremy could nail you from 6 feet away.
Does he really have a big dick? Is that a...
Yeah.
Yes.
He's fucking me right now. He's actually fucking me right now.
Seriously?
It's big.
All
I know. How big?
Ron is in California. Ron is in California.
No. Where does he put it?
It's bad. So if you want to hear the full story, I actually was working on a film years ago where I was supposed to, I did costumes and I did props. And I remember a friend of mine was like, hey, weird story. We're going to do some reshoots on this job. I'm like, we finished that movie 5 years ago. Why are you doing reshoots now? And he's like, well, we actually hired Ron Jeremy to do this stunt casting thing to play this puritanical producer. And I was like, oh, that's funny. I had like a dream about him the other night, like a sex dream. And my friend was like, really? And I'm like, I know, it's weird. And then all of a sudden cut to, I'm on set and I had to buy him like a lavender sweater and a yellow sweater vest because he's supposed to play this puritanical, like I won't produce smut producer. And I walk into the room where my friend Billy, the director, is giving him notes, and he goes, this is Natalia. She'll be doing your wardrobe. Oh, by the way, she had a dream about you. And he walks out the door, and he shuts the door and leaves me alone. I'm 22 years old. And I was just like, hi, this is your wardrobe. You need to put this on. He goes,
and now it's gone.
And he goes, so you had a dream about me? And I said, yes. And he goes, well, what were we doing? And I'm like, what the fuck do you think we were doing? And he was like, how was I? And I was like, you were great. Okay, can we just get on? And so we got on with the meeting, and then we started talking, and I was I'm an anthropologist now, but at the time I was just starting to get into anthropology, and we were talking about whether or not humans were meant to be monogamous, because of course he has very strong opinions on the idea. I was, going to do a speech about it in my speech class at Santa Monica City College. And so we actually became friends. And I remember I went over to his house in Hollywood, and he wanted to give me, and I'm just like, I have a boyfriend. I'm making it very clear we're not fucking. And I remember he was like, let me give you a massage. Yeah, he wants to give you a massage. And I remember he was wearing basketball shorts.
That's the way in.
That are very like loose fitting. And all of a sudden his semi is very clearly presentable in his basketball shorts. And he was like, and I was like, no, we're not gonna fuck. I was like, you fuck everyone. Can I please be the one person you do not have sex with? Can you just have one person that I'm just
he probably loved hearing that.
That's gonna
that's what made him want to fuck.
Did it happen? Did it happen?
No, I never did.
What?
Funny thing is, years later, I actually saw him again. I still have his phone number in my phone.
Never have
call him up now.
Let's call him.
Let's call Ron Jeremy.
Man, that would be great. If we can get him on the call.
Is huge.
So his semi was like enough for a whole dude's
His semi was like almost down to his knee.
Well, this conversation has really gotten away from us.
I need to ask you guys a question. So there's this guy in my building.
The runaway.
Guys, there's this Israeli guy in my building, and he walks around with, those dogs that are like wiener dogs? But he's Israeli, and he calls it Johnny the Wiener. And he walks around with a shirt, no shirt on. This is a boner, right? Just confirm with me, this is a boner. That's a boner, right?
I can't see. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Wait.
How were you able to take a picture of it?
Has
Can
he
we
ever
tell
been
that
to
he's
Morocco?
circumcised?
We were literally having a conversation. This is like the 4th time I've seen this guy in my building. And he just walks around without a shirt on a hoverboard with this tiny dog trying to get girls to talk to him.
He's advertising.
And then that was the photo, and he basically was on the side of me, and I was like, I think
Is he on OnlyFans?
Is he good looking?
Here, I'll find. Oh wait, here. Can you see?
Yes, there's obviously a boner.
Okay, let me.
I mean, that's on purpose. Here. Like,
Ron Jeremy.
Can you guys see him?
Oh my God, Tori, you have to have sex with him.
Yeah.
We kind of gross.
In the Moroccan military?
Israeli. Israeli. He's from Israel.
I know how to say, okay, hold on. It means you and me on the floor now in Hebrew.
Wow.
You don't want to be on the floor with him.
Like that.
Okay,
You'd
never
be like, I'm sweaty, right? You want to see Johnny the Winner?
I'm going to say that as soon as I submit my taxes.
I'm going to go get some more wine. I will be right back.
Okay.
Bring Todd.
Conversation is definitely making me want to drink.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Is that a walking boner?
That's a walking boner.
What's wrong with him?
That's a proud American.
He's just feeling he's a man in springtime.
He wants I mean that was very if it's that obvious, he wants to show it on purpose.
Right.
Like
That's the equivalent of a girl walking around with hard nipples, pretty much.
Now, you can tell he's circumcised. Is he wearing underwear? Because I was gonna say, if he's Israeli, you should be able to tell. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't
That's
want to
hot.
do more. I've seen so much with the clothes on. It makes me very uncomfortable.
You should tell him that you've never seen an uncircumcised dick. And then you'll be like,
Yes. That's really smart.
What's that?
I should just ask if the dog is the same size as his actual wiener. He'd be like, "Don't you want to know?"
Yeah. Like I hold him for scale.
But you do want to know.
I want to know not for like sexual reasons. I want to know because now this is like a character I see every day in my life. He rides around on a hoverboard without a shirt on in my building with Johnny the wiener, and he throws it on your boobs. He's like, Johnny likes boobs.
Oh yeah, that's his.
Yo,
and that's works for him.
What? See, you're not thinking right. He's on a hoverboard. That means he's very athletic. He's very balanced. Might be a good thing.
Right.
Might be a good bang
on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would make you, Tori. That would make you a hover whore, though.
And then you could say, never have I went on a hoverboard.
I think you may marry him.
Maybe.
We'll go to a Jewish wedding.
We've got the twins for John. We've got Israeli. You see, look, we're like a matchmaking service.
I mean, if you want a free trip to Israel, you might as well marry him.
Yeah.
Right, I already did birthright, so this is the only other way I'm getting to Israel if I fuck this guy. It's the only way. I already did birthright.
He sounds hot.
Yeah.
How did you? Maybe he is hot to other people, but he like grosses me out. And we first met by the pool, and then we saw him by like the grill area. And he's like, I didn't recognize you. And we were like, oh, because of our mask. And he's like, no, because you're wearing clothes. I was like, oh.
No. Dude, I like this dude.
And he keeps bragging about
Larry and him would be best friends.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I have a boat. And we'll be like, I'm in California.
Oh, Tori, you have to get with this guy.
Boat guy, no. Boat guy's bad.
Whoa, no.
He's got a boat in Arizona. Having a boat in Arizona, like, that's worthless to me.
How does that help you? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is his boat at Lake Havasu?
I don't know. I honestly did not want to.
I have one on Long Island Sound, if that counts.
I didn't.
Natalia, why are boat guys bad?
Yeah.
You know why?
It's a long, sad story. But I was engaged to a man and lived on a boat for a year and a half.
Yeah, lived on a boat. That's a homeless person.
Boat with a non-functioning bathroom. I shit in a bucket named Phil.
Oh, fill her up.
Let's Phil his friend.
Yeah.
Not good.
That's not good.
That happens to everybody, though.
Yeah, it's,
Tori.
Never.
Yes.
You know why he told you about his boat? He wants to show you his dinghy.
Oh, boy. That was not worth it.
That's an old one.
I feel like we should all drink to that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to throw the anchor down.
Cheers to the boat I'm never going on.
Really went overboard with that one.
Yeah.
Natalia, you don't drink?
Oh, no, I drink.
Okay.
So
not enough for Larry.
Alana, what are you
drinking?
Water?
Tequila. We're all tequila.
Tori, you don't drink.
Tequila Mockingbird.
I do, just not right now.
I'm at the point where my boyfriend, where I literally have to shake a cup like this, and he has to get up.
That's what I did. Like that. He did that. I just walked in.
That's so funny.
Living the life right there.
I know. Like, who is your boyfriend? He's wonderful. Does he have a brother, a friend, a nephew?
He does.
He
has two brothers.
And they both have boats.
Where are they? Do they own boats? Because I don't want the boat.
They don't own boats. One is a libertarian and one is in porn.
No.
I like how the libertarian. That's the only defining characteristic for him.
I'll take the porn one.
He's not well known.
Oh, the Darwinist doesn't want a libertarian.
Oh. Darwinist is not necessarily a term that I would call myself.
No, you're an anthropologist now.
Yeah, but
those are not related at all.
Right.
Not necessarily the same.
He knows that.
I was just joking.
Oh, well then.
So how long have you been working in anthropology? I love that store.
Oh, it's fantastic. You want to know the funny thing is anthropologists can't afford to shop at Anthropology.
Who can?
Yeah, that's
it's like $50 for a headband.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
But I love that store.
I'm an adjunct professor. I make like $150.
Have you ever fucked any of your students?
No.
Have
you ever want to?
That's why I would become a teacher.
No, not at all. Like oh God. Hi,
Frank.
It's weird. No professors, no teacher, no students. No.
I
it's
can't.
weird.
I can't
it's like
get that
I'm very
mentality.
no.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of my students.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah.
What kind of students do you have, Larry?
What? When I taught college, when I was down at Penn State, I taught down at Penn State.
Where did you did? What did you teach
No,
at
he
Penn
didn't.
State?
He's lying.
I have friends at Penn State. I'm like, go on.
Yo, okay, so I taught during the summer down at Penn State. I taught theater down at Penn State. And it was a fun fucking summer. They had the creamery down there. The girls was always bringing me ice cream from the creamery. So you know.
Who did you fuck to get that job?
Well, I'm kind of a big deal.
Is that what you call it, Larry? Is that what you call it? The creamery?
Larry, what do you know about theater?
Okay, tell me about theater. I grew up in theater.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up in
We're
theater.
learning so much about you.
Yeah, I got 2 master's degrees. One is in theater directing, and one is in radio, television, and film.
Wow.
But the theater version of me.
This guy's all over the place.
The theater version of me is theater is great because I dance, I sing, act, dance. So it's like when you're with dancers all day long, and 90% of the other guys are gay, you're gonna fuck a lot of dancers because all of them gonna gravitate towards you.
Can you do a dance for us?
Hit it.
I went to cosmetology school.
Yeah.
And I was the only straight guy in there.
Yes, you know.
I was like,
Chris, could you give me an illegal haircut right now?
oh hell yeah! Because I gave my brother a haircut, and he's got a full head of hair. I got fucked.
I need to dye my hair. Stat.
I gave him a full haircut with just you know the big combs that the women have.
Yeah.
You know,
Big, yeah.
With that and a buzzer, and I cut his whole freaking head. And he said, I used to be good. I had the business, but I sold it and shit, you know. I sold it to get into comedy, you know.
Yeah, that was a smart move, Chris.
No, I sold it. I'm good. I'm retired already at 50, so I'm good. Don't worry.
So wait a minute. So you were with all the girls in cosmetology school, and don't they gravitate towards you? Because
they want to know if you're gay or not.
Yeah, because every guy in there is gay. And
they found out real quick where I come.
Yeah, they was like, no, this guy is definitely not gay.
Hell yeah.
Because you're walking around with an Israeli boner.
Right.
On a hoverboard.
The Israeli guy should really just stop doing this construction work he does. Like, somehow put his dick in, like, I don't know, a mold and sell it. That's what he should do. You know what? I'm gonna Shark Tank this video with him. We imagine us going to Shark Tank. We'd be like, sharks, look. They're like, where's the product? He's like, product, look down. He like puts it on a platter, his dick. He's like, see?
I'd eat that.
They had a woman that did that. She made molds of people's dicks, with famous people.
Yeah. I mean,
she was a groupie. She was a famous groupie. She did all of Led Zeppelin and The Who and everybody.
So they would have to put their dick in the wax?
Yeah.
Wax weens?
I
love for your wax weens.
Is that what they call them?
She made one of mine.
I don't know.
She made one of mine. She uses it as a toothpick.
Hey.
Chris, is that one of those back massagers?
Where?
Me?
No, John, right.
Yeah, John.
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, it is. It's so good.
Those are great.
Let me see it. How you do it?
I was like looking at it like, wow.
Yeah, those are good.
And then you dig it in the back. So my thing is like, I need my guilty pleasures massages. I get like probably 3 a month.
Wow.
And I have not gotten one since probably end of February. My upper back is so bad. So I just do this all day now.
Oh, fuck.
Never have I ever got a happy ending
God.
massage.
Look at
Oh, my God.
Have you guys seen this thing?
Pussy massager.
Taking my butt plug out?
No, that's like a torture
cute.
device. What the fuck?
Every back massager does look like a sex toy. That's just a fact.
Hold on. This is the fascia blaster. This is actually for cellulite.
The blaster.
But I don't have cellulite on my ass, so I use it as a back massage.
It also looks like a weapon.
It's really good.
Are you a Viking?
I am a Viking. I am. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Let me go get my my horns.
I like this role playing we're doing.
You can call me Ragnar. No, this is fantastic. Fun. It's really good. No, it's fun. It really is fun. When I actually did field work,
I know she has something.
Oh, I've got things. I have things. Do you see that yellow thing in the background?
Yes.
Oh.
That's my banana suit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
There's a gorilla costume in there too. I study monkeys. Every primatologist needs a gorilla suit and a banana
Oh
costume.
my God.
That's awesome.
That's
wow.
So you're out there with the monkeys?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, hold on. Never have I ever been shit on by a spider monkey, howler monkey, and capuchin in the same day.
I think you're the only
That
one.
is-
I just had 2 of those, so
wait.
yeah.
Are open mic comics included in this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good one, Carol.
Let me ask you something, Natalia.
Yes.
Natalia. So you're out there with the apes and the gorillas and the monkeys.
Yes, it's been a while. It's been a couple years, but yes, I go out there.
Is this on Pornhub anywhere?
Yeah. Do you ever feel like they're hitting on you, like want to fuck you?
No, I get shit on. I get
That's
pissed
so
on.
funny.
I've seen
Do you
a
ever
three-way.
feel like they're hitting on you?
Okay.
I'm a little offended they don't try to fuck me more. But
You're like a hot Jane Goodall.
This is
I
an
mean,
actual
honestly,
anthropology
Chrissie,
question.
Jane Goodall is pretty darn attractive.
Yeah, she was hot.
I can't.
You
Yeah,
think on
I
you.
will not. I can't be called the hot Jane Goodall because I think Jane Goodall is already a very attractive lady.
If I were a monkey, I would hit on you, but I don't know.
I mean, well, to be honest, Jane Goodall studies chimpanzees, which are apes.
Oops, different.
I study spider monkeys, which are monkeys. But yeah, they.
Oh,
I've been shit on. When you get pissed or shit on by primates,
Jesus.
it's called getting. Exactly, it's called a baptism. You were right.
Oh.
You didn't even know it. You were right.
Wow.
It's like
It's called getting baptized or getting
Do they
christened.
do that on purpose, like as some kind of message, or is it just like?
They're
I'm
marking
still.
you.
No, I'm dead.
you.
I'm dead serious.
Probably.
I don't know.
Well, actually, the thing is, people always ask me, like, hey, do they throw their shit at you? And I say, well, let's think about it. Why would they shit in their own hand when all they have to do is position their bottom right above me and let her rip? So, I mean, honestly, when I'm trying to keep track of them or chase them, sometimes I feel like they get a little bit more, shitty than if they were just not, like they literally just, I mean, I've gotten shit on a lot. I actually have been pelted with fruit, not with shit, but with actual fruit. They've thrown.
How did you talk them into doing that?
Yeah.
I wish. They're the ones that I studied were actually oftentimes hunted in the area, so they were pissed when they saw us. They were very mad. So they did not like us.
Would you ever throw this shit
Unfortunately,
back
I
at
have
them?
to go.
Oh,
so I just wanted to
Alana.
say bye.
Alana, where can people
Yeah.
find
So much for
you?
having
Plug
me.
something. Alana,
Yeah.
plug something.
And not
You
your
can find me
butt.
on Instagram at _Alana Luv _ on Twitter Alana Luv XXX, and thank you so much for having me. And I would love to
Love
be
you,
on again.
Alana.
Love you. Thank you.
Check out her work.
I meant to wrap up,
Yay.
but this monkey story was so entrancing.
Can I ask Natalia this last question?
Yes,
Natalia,
sure,
where
fine.
you at? Natalia,
I'm right here.
do you ever think of throwing shit back at them?
Yeah.
You know, if the moment was right, because the thing is, like, can you shit on command?
No,
Oh.
I can't.
I'm
but
not there. I'm not
protesters
there
can,
yet.
apparently.
Yet.
Yet is the operative word, right? I'm getting there. I feel like, so what I've done is I've taken time away from Panama, and when I finally can command my bowels, I will go back to Panama, and I'm going to find every goddamn monkey that shit on me, and I'm gonna throw my feces at it. No, I wish.
Can I
wish.
come with you? Can I really
Yeah, we
want
can
to?
She's angry.
I want to record that. I want to.
No,
I want to
that's
go with
passionate.
you.
Carol, I don't want you to record it. I want you to throw your own shit.
Didn't you load it up in a super soaker and just
Carol.
like let it rip?
Yes.
Can we all just take laxatives and I
Maybe you can meet somebody in the
I think if you take
Panamanian.
laxative, it's like a Viagra.
Maybe.
It's like
Well,
time it
as
out.
somebody who goes to Burning Man enough enough years, I've worn diapers more often than I'd like to admit, honestly, because I've shit my pants more often as an adult than I think I did as a child.
I think we should all drink to that.
Let's drink to that.
To shitting your pants.
To shitting your
Drink to
pants.
forget you said
Shitting your
that.
pants. Is that the name of it?
Let's go around with plugs. Natalia,
After shitting your pants and
Ape
saying
girl.
plug, I can't
Yeah.
even handle it. You can find me at Twitter at Natalia13 Reagan. Same with Instagram. You can find any sort of shows or shoots on there and videos that I've recently produced, including John Fugelsang's pay-per-view video for Laughing Liberally.
Awesome.
Yay.
John Campinelli.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm plugging anything right now. I just
Look, your
have
back
my.
massager.
That double dick energy.
Where'd you get that?
You know what? Because of where we're at right now, I'm not fucking plugging anything for the first bit. Because this is the only time I'm ever going to be able to say that.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
plugging
giving
anything.
back.
Oh, I say that all the time.
Yeah.
That's my new thing. I'm going to say
Yeah.
that from now on. You're right. That's a good thing to do.
It's
I
so
love
I'm
the
not
new
plugging
look,
anything.
John. I like
People are
the
gonna
You
hair.
know
wanna
what? Yeah.
more. You're
Yeah, I'm
playing
not
so hard
plugging
to
anything.
bed.
All right,
I don't
PCD.
Yeah, you can follow me. You can follow me on
NPR.
Twitter, Instagram at Peter Clark Jokes. If you want to follow the one thing I'm proud of in comedy, you can go follow Jump Kick Funding. You can follow that on Instagram and Twitter. I have a satirical crowdfunding site titled Jump Kick, which is probably the proudest thing I've done in comedy. It's something I've worked on with a comedy writer friend from college. I just put it in the chat for you guys if you want to check it out. So that's like the one thing I wanted to plug.
How do you do that?
I love it. So if I need to get money for my breast implants, I would go to Jump Kick.
Oh yeah,
Your tits are perfect, Chrissy.
Stop.
The full website is jumpkick.net. So check it out.
Awesome.
Chrissie
Awesome.
posted like she needed money, like a GoFundMe for tit money. You would have $1 million in like 3 minutes.
Really?
Basically.
Yeah, it's Chrissy. You should.
Yeah, with all your
if you really
fans.
want to get fake tits, but let me just say, as somebody
get
who worked
fake
in
tits.
Vegas with fake tits all the time, you don't need fake tits.
No.
Your tits are great.
You really
Seriously.
are.
If anything, I
Just
should
buy
get
a house with it.
But here's
Why
what I
should
would
my
do.
house?
Here's what I say: get the GoFundMe. Say, Chrissy Mars tits. Take the money and then go on
And
vacation.
run. Go to Morocco.
And go on vacation.
Carol, you're brilliant.
And buy a chick with tits.
Swindle
It's like-
everyone.
Yeah,
I love it. All right,
why
Carol.
not?
Tit
Carol,
swindler.
What's going on with women of a certain age? There was a second season that came out on Showtime, right?
Yes, more funny women of a certain age premiered on Showtime on March 14th, the weekend of the quarantine. So, we got huge ratings. The first one, Funny Women of a Certain Age, was Showtime's #1 rated comedy special of 2019.
Woo,
I think it's awesome.
to you,
That's
Carol.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
fingers
great.
crossed. We're hoping. We haven't heard either way, but I'm trying to be positive, and hopefully we'll get a third one. And my wish list is I really want Lily Tomlin to be the guest star. So let's put that energy in that we can get Lily. And I'm waiting to go back to work just like we all are, because I think that when we do come back, and we will come back, for the comedians that are in this group,
yes,
we're going to come back, and we're going to come back stronger, because everybody's going to need to laugh, because it's been a shitty fucking 3 months.
Yeah.
And they need us. It's just
a year.
Yeah.
Only 3 months? I feel like it's been
March,
3 years.
April, May, 4 months.
I think I'm quitting.
But you know what I mean?
John said I'm quitting.
No.
But you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at National Mom, and then you can find me on Instagram at Carole Montgomery Comic. And this has been so much fun.
Carol, you're the best.
I love you too. You know that.
Chris Vacarelli. I mean, I don't know
I
if you've
gotta go
anything.
change my oil tomorrow.
Yeah, we could go watch that.
Yeah. No, I talked to Frank. I got to look at some shows in Florida, but I don't think I'm gonna do them.
All right, sounds good. That's where we're all. That's everybody right now. We're like,
I've gotten too lazy. I don't give a shit.
I hear you. All right, Tori.
I got the movie shit going on anyway, so the writing stuff.
Good. Well, you guys can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Tori Piskin. And I also have a podcast with my mom called Got It From My Mama. You guys should listen.
Yes,
she's not
it's very
she's
cute.
Sleeping.
She is
She's
so
trying to
fucking
tend to
Oh, that's
living.
so cool.
And you're on TikTok.
You should get the Jew guy to come.
Oh, and she has funny shit on TikTok too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. And more importantly, my biggest credit is I have the biggest bulge guy living in my building.
You should have him on the show.
Yes.
Do a TikTok with him.
Bring him on.
Do you want him or do you want just his bulge talking?
I might beat you on that.
Yeah. Wait till I move in.
Just an extreme close-up of his bulge.
Yeah.
Yes, you should do a sketch with him called The Bulge and the Beautiful.
Oh!
Battle of the Bulge.
It'd be a talk show and just me talking to different bulges. I think that's
I think that's brilliant.
That's brilliant. Come on.
That's funny.
Mead and Larry?
Sorry, I haven't been on stage. I'm a spitfire. What can I say?
I'll be at my house tomorrow asking Larry for rent.
Yeah.
You know, I got nothing after that, so my schedule's open.
Listen, this has been a great.
Mead, you're on Twitter. Don't be shy. You're on Twitter.
At that's what Kevin Brennan calls me. At I'm not Mead. I'm not Mead. Who cares?
Yeah.
MEAD or MEAD?
I'm not Mead.
MEAD, yes.
Who, Kevin Brennan? That racist, Kevin Brennan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He made the list, right?
I'm gonna be on his show next week. Why'd you mute yourself, Chris?
He said racist and muted him.
It muted you.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Big Brother's watching.
Next week, I'm gonna be on Kevin Brennan. But this was a great break from comedy.
Thank you. I mean, you weren't invited, but we're so glad you came.
Yeah, comedy. This is a great break.
Imposed yourself on
Love
us.
you, Larry.
You
No,
know
I
what?
love this guy. This is
Larry's the best.
my best friend.
Yes. Oh my God.
But people who are watching this who have to know about comics is that the greatest compliment a comic can get is when you bust somebody's fucking balls.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? Like when we'll see comics and go, "Wow, you look like that last set you did. It sucked, man. You are that means we love you."
And they could have just killed. They could have. We'll be like, "You'll get them next time."
Oh wait,
You gave it a shot. Yeah.
you're gonna post this after, right?
Yeah.
I'm a little drunk.
But I love walking up to people going, "Oh, next time."
Yeah.
And they're thinking about that for the rest of the weekend.
Right. Even though they
I
crushed.
take it back and I want to plug myself.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because I don't know why I forgot that you were recording this to post.
This will be posted on Friday. Yeah.
So just follow my Instagram and stuff.
There we go.
Aww.
What's your Instagram?
And John's a great dude. So yeah, please
Thanks.
follow him.
John Campinelli with an I.
Yeah, John Campinelli 1.
I already do, actually.
There we go.
Do you get? Isn't there a John Campanella also who's a comedian?
There's a bunch, and I've gotten confused with them, and it's very annoying.
I gotta get a good bulge.
Yeah.
And for anybody who wants to take biological anthropology, I'm teaching at Eastern Kentucky University and at Lehman College next semester.
Right now.
Are you doing Zoom classes? How are you doing it?
Yes. Zoom and also, they're recording. And just in case there's any dorks out there.
Wow.
Hey.
Probably not if they're listening to this, but that's great.
Shit. God damn it. God damn it.
No, you're great. You guys are great. Thank you so much for doing it. And we'll see you soon.
Make Larry plug something. Make Larry plug. So he's my paisan.
Larry plugs his shit
He's got a show tomorrow, right?
I got a show tomorrow. Let's get loud. Let's get loud.com.
Where's that?
Where is it?
Where's the show?
I mean, is it gonna be out by Friday? If it's out before Friday.
It's gonna be on our website, letsgetloud.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. We stream all 4 at the same time. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Letsgetloud.com.
Is it in a good area? Am I safe?
Yeah, you're safe. Yo, we're in Greenwich, Connecticut. Come on.
All right, boys and girls. This is great. Love you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Chrissy, for having me. Appreciate it.
Chrissy.
Bye.